Andy can have fun like the best of them. I mean, he was pretty overwhelming to me in the beginning. He would pull this stuff out of me that like I thought was buried as a kid, you know. And he would just like, let's go on a blob and shoot me up in the air, you know, because you're really big and I'm really small, and let's get it on Vine. And it's just like, it sounds like fun. Now he's growing and his music is growing with him. He went from a young man to a man, you know, he got married. That's a big growing process, you know, because of certain things you don't get, you're gonna get it when you get married.
When you're dating, you know, you see each other for the highlights. You see each other for like date night and romantic time, and then you guys go off into your separate worlds. You know, but this is coming together and you're doing life all day around the clock, you know, like the fun times, which is like date time and hanging out, and then the not so fun times, like cleaning the apartment together.
Man, we got dishes, like little dishes over here and stuff we can do.
Yeah, I left them out for you to do them.
Oh!
So marriage is really good. It's challenging. It can be uncomfortable at times, but
because the other players you was with couldn't handle you like this.
You were writing this album when we got married, and then after we got married, we're moving and trying to live with each other, and so it didn't go the way that you thought it would. I think that just helped us, both of us, mature a lot.
That's
about
true.
how life doesn't go the way you think it's always gonna go.
She has a totally different life experience than I do. Growing up as a minority
And a female.
And her experiences have been like tremendously insightful, and conversations that we've had. I think you hear a lot of that on the record too.
Oh yeah.
For the benefit of other people, he'll fillet himself. He will put his insecurities out there. Really what he's doing is he's saying, I'm not perfect, and I'm willing to unveil the things that are uncomfortable for me for your benefit. And I'm growing, and I want you to grow with me.
I love how Andy and I have grown together during our marriage, and I love how he's been able to share that with the world and influence other people. And oh snap, this doesn't even fit.
It's not gonna fit in that $250 pot I bought you? Oh man, I'm glad we spent all that money on the pot, babe.
You know what? I'm glad too, because this fitting is gonna come out on
Day 2, media day here in New York City. Just had my interview with MTV. Now we're gonna head over to Hot New Hip Hop, and I gotta go to This Is 50, so it's a whole day worth of stuff. Come on with me, let's go.
One interesting thing about Andy, and something I've come to appreciate, I think, he cares just as much about the rollout of his music as he does about the creation of his music. It makes the process easier sometimes, but then it does put us in a position sometimes where we have so many ideas we don't know what to do with. But every time Andy picks up the phone and says he has an idea, he's gonna pitch it to you as if it's like the best idea on earth. And it's the same presence he has like in interviews.
So we just met with Vibe, played him the record. They seem to enjoy it. So I'm not mad about that.
Andy's such a people person, and you know, he develops these incredible relationships with guys in mainstream hip hop and tastemakers of our culture.
Yo, I'm filming too, man. You on camera now.
Oh, get out of here. This is the Andy Mineo movie?
Yo, this is the Saturday Morning Car-Tunez.
Oh.
On the record, I'm talking about relationships, I'm talking about love, I'm talking about politics.
Oh, I'm dying to hear what your views on politics is. Y'all don't need us at the same time either. You know, y'all able to make your money, and you have these sellout audiences, and I'm still trying to figure out how do y'all do that.
Well, I think it's the internet, man.
So I need to figure out what site you're sending your stuff to.
Nah, I'm sending my stuff to your site.
Jeremy, you be getting emails from him?
And Andy's had this way of like forging this genuine relationship with them and doing it in a very natural way.
There's preconceived notions about what it means to be a faith-based. That don't mean you ain't been through it. You make mistakes like we all make mistakes.
Sure,
and you go through things like we all go through things. And I think we all have faith. Some of us is just maybe scared to pronounce it.
I think Andy's showing us that we can build relationships with people and let the message of the gospel be explicit in that relationship. And we can still make great art that's appreciated by everyone.
That thing rolling?
Yo,
look at my layup. Look at my layup. The season 3, kid. Finally made it, man. Finally made it, man.
I've known Sway longer than Andy's known Sway, but Andy has forged just a deeper, dope bond with Sway. And Sway knows what he's about and knows where Andy's coming from.
The way I think Andy's music affect hip hop is it forces us to deal with a part of life that most of us were privy to before we decided we wanted to become rap artists or DJs. And so it feels like after we achieve a certain level of success, you almost forget what was the fuel that got you to that place in the first place. And Andy's music is the kind of music that reminds you of what's really important and what could be your key to happiness. The game needs you, even beyond rap, bigger than rap. You're serving a good purpose, man. So congratulations, man. And you killed that 5 Fingers of Death. Sway in the morning.
You know that old Tupac song, la da 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 da. You gonna be follow his stuff. We'll do a pass where you can kind of follow what he does. Sure, man. We're gonna move it around and shit. So there's nothing that's locked in too.
Yeah, we can even track on top of the pianos as well.
Trying to snatch this generation out of apathy. Wanna do it now before this voice grows out of reach. And what we grieve, well, that's tragedy. So what you want, the chemicals, the calories. At the end, what I end up saying through all the verses is essentially like the artists are the ones who have the power because like we speak to the hearts of people more than government ever could or whatever.
Right,
you know?
A lot of people have been asking that question, like, why is this the last season of Saturday Morning Car-Tunez? And it just feels right. It feels like it's the right time. Like, just retire it, let it be what it is, let people enjoy it and remember it for what it is, and let's move on to more creative ventures, you know? And then even to now, where I'm on my 2nd album, and, you know, this 2nd album being a total new season and chapter in my life, it feels like it's time to put it up. You know, it's time to start exploring other ventures. You know, we got Minor League that just popped off, and that's kind of been on the hush because we've been putting that together quietly, internally. Minor League is really a creative collective of, you know, cats that I enjoy artistically, and I feel like they need a platform to shine. You know, we got Words Played, Willow Stevens, who's featured on the album, Francis De La Torre, and me and him working on films and short stories. We got a lot of artists that are super dope. You know, I don't want to just come this far and then not turn around and reach back and grab some other artists and people that I love and I believe in and not give them an opportunity the way that other guys like Lecrae reached out and gave me an opportunity. So what's next for me really is going out and touring this album. This will be my first headline tour. This is the first time I really get a chance to craft the whole night from top to bottom. Even in creating the set for this tour, I was able to step in and we were able to craft a really dope live stage that allows people to have a really unique experience from the audience perspective. You know, feeding my creative juices.
We got a show coming through. Let's go.
It's on the way, B. I'm telling you right now, you never seen a show like that.
I think I did a great job on this album finding a new sound, but that journey's not over. And so, you know, after I come off a tour, I'm getting right back in the studio and we working. And I think I've grown as a songwriter. I think I've grown as a producer. I think I've grown as an executive. And I'm just gonna continue to grow and keep on putting it all into the music.
See what time it is? So it's 11:07. Album's getting ready to drop in like an hour. I was really nervous about this project coming out because it's so much different than the other records.
It's available right now.
Is it?
Yeah.
Ooh! It feels like freedom. Look, Christina just texted me. I just got my whole album on iTunes. Of course she did.
Wifey!
Wifey hit me
Buy
with
the
the
album.
No disrespectful. I'm sorry that I didn't do it sooner. They talking never do it. More show less. Hold up. I've been around the block. To be honest, I just feel tired too.
Yeah.
Like straight up. I'm just like race to the finish line. But this ain't even the finish line. It's like the beginning of the tour about to start, and like I've been running around all day.
For the tour. It's like before the start of the race,
right?
We're running to the start, which is the tour, and then the race starts.
Yeah, I am really grateful, but there's just so much going on. It's hard for me even to sit and enjoy the moment. Like I still feel like there's so many people I gotta reach out to and thank.
because so many people contribute to an album, but only one name goes on that album, and it's mine.
Right.
You know, and it's like it took so many people to make it happen. So I just want to be able to sit for a minute and think and be grateful to the Lord for like all the people He's put around me to help see this project through. You know. We're up right at Sirius. Yeah. So they ready?
Yeah, we're gonna start moving that way.
All right. About to walk into this interview, but the response been good, man. People been enjoying it so far. All I see is flame emojis.
Just leave it behind the couch.
Why is it so hard to love you? Why is it so hard to love you? You make it easy, but I make it hard. Oh my God. Oh my God. You take the blame when I don't deserve it. No. I break your heart, then I do it again. Couple times. You give me patience when I keep you waiting. I don't know why you call me your favorite. Oh.